Hello and welcome to 2 Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me is the Van Nunley, and we bring you this program from Rio Bravo Brewery.
Yeah, we do.
That is a thing we enjoy.
I'm enjoying. You know what I'm enjoying?
What's that?
Obviously, this beautiful summer weather, but more importantly, the Mexican lager here at Rio Bravo Brewing.
It's like a broken record when you start this show. You're always having the Mexican lager.
Kicking out the heaters, baby. Let's go.
If you're listening to us on KSNM 98.7, good morning and welcome as we are terrestrially on that broadcast, which we enjoy. If you're listening to us elsewhere, please make the effort with a like, share, 5-star review, and all the similar things that you can do to support that cost you $0, only a tiny bit of effort, but it means to us actual money.
I did it to a program that I enjoy. It took me 90 seconds.
Was it this one?
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say how many burner emails I've used to boost this program.
Can you do that? I think they find that stuff out. Because I don't know if you saw this, but like Spotify and YouTube just went through and deleted, I guess, millions of AI, like fabricated music or videos or similar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of an interesting one to me because why? I can't. Why are we policing this? Why can't people just enjoy?
Why can't people just abuse the systems?
Yeah, watch whatever you want. Listen to whatever you want.
Well, what happened was, and I'm sure it happened more than once, but a gentleman created an AI band, and made an album. Lots of them. And made an album full of AI music.
Sure.
And then had a bunch of AI bots continually listen to this band until their streams were in the millions, and they started cutting him checks.
Love it.
I love it as well. But it's his fault that this happens now.
Good work.
So you could.
So you're telling me checks
you can shave a sheep as many times as you want. You can only skin him once. And he skinned him the first time. Ruined all the shaving for everyone.
First time we knew about. Drake's been up to this for some time. Drake has been.
That is accurate.
Yeah, there has been a.
Well, Drake's people are smart. They've been
because they started from the
shaving the sheep. They haven't been skinning it.
Yeah, shearing.
Yes,
shearing. As they say.
Shearing and skinning. I say.
Well, shearing and shaving are the same.
Yeah,
skinning is only skinning.
Is okay.
Yeah,
we leaving the meat on the inside. You just taking the skin.
I'm gonna hit you with the hard truth. Okay. I think that skin and meat are the same.
I'm glad you hit me with a hard truth instead of the hard other thing you always hit me with.
Reality.
Yeah, there's an R in reality.
Yeah, to me, if you're going to go through and get rid of all of the AI whatevers, why don't you just get rid of everything else I also don't like? Why don't you get rid of, my algorithm was pretty good, but in the beginning of my algorithm, it kept trying to show me Joe Rogan interviews. In the beginning of my algorithm, it kept trying to show me teenagers dancing.
Cats.
Yeah, cats. Yeah. And
you can still send me cats, just the real good ones. Just the best of the best.
I don't need it, actually.
Really?
Yeah. And I have my algorithm now to a way to where it's all 1 minute long, sketch comedy, where it's like the whitest kids adjacent.
Yeah, the next generation of WKUK.
Yeah, Saturday Night Live adjacent. Mm-hmm. It's all skits, and the way these skits are written, the way that you and I wrote skits when we were in our late teens and early 20s, we wrote them similar to the things that we enjoyed growing up. We wrote them to what Monty Python looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's way less clowns getting kicked in the balls in the videos these days.
That's how Hans Moleman won the film festival. Mm-hmm. Got hit right in the balls.
Correct.
And that is a really good example of what today is, right? Skits are written today by young adults the way that they consumed comedy 20, 30 years ago now is 20 and 30-year-olds.
Yeah.
And it's kind of neat to watch that evolution because I think a lot of people would tell you the peak of sitcom television was the early 2000s. As it relates to comedy, it was the peak of sitcom comedic television.
Right.
I think you're going to hear that from people today. If you ask me, the peak of sitcom comedic television was probably the early 90s, because that's what I remember enjoying. And I miss the must-see TV NBC thing, but I did not miss Cheers, and I did not miss Married with Children. Like, those are the
destination viewing for your whole family.
Yeah, Roseanne.
Yeah, sure.
Those are the ones that got me. But they're not writing skits like that. They're writing skits like single scene, like Friends. You know, they're writing skits like The Office. They're writing skits.
Yeah, they don't need a whole season to be successful. They don't need that magical episode to get that ratings bump. They just need one skit to go viral. Yeah, that's all that matters now.
And weirdly enough, you know, how artists are. Artists want to struggle. You know, artists they don't want to be working artists. They want to be struggling artists. Like, that's the sad truth of a lot of industry. But with that said, these kids, young adults, 20s and 30s, they're making this stuff not with aspiration to get hired by late night television the way they used to. Not with aspiration.
Oh, they want to get hired by a dying industry?
No.
Oh, okay.
And that's what, but like right now, like the new rebranded InfoWars by The Onion.
So funny.
It's some of the best writing you'll see, because all those writers are pulled from knowing how to create in that medium, how to create in that black bar that's always in your hand, knowing how to like feed my algorithm that way. And a really good example is like this current push of low budget, successful Hollywood films, but they're all horror films too, by the way, which is not my genre, but all those low end ones, those are all created by, YouTube.
People in their 20s.
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
But they're all being sourced from the same thing. But they're still working together. They're not, one of them's not running off to write for Saturday Night Live the way that it historically was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it means that outside of the AI produced whatever in your algorithms, that this stuff right now is better than it's ever been in your hand, which is probably a big reason why there's a lack of success on the silver screen or a lack of success in the dummy box or whatever.
It's tough for me, the transition, because I like the evolution of entertainment. I enjoy seeing the direction it's going.
Yes.
But the TikTok, Vine, Instagram short, YouTube short attention span is troubling for me. And I think it's borderline dangerous that people can't pay attention for, at a minimum, a 30-minute sitcom. Like, think about, we're seeing the 1 minute skit, the 2 minute skit, sometimes 3 minutes to get it monetized on YouTube when you need it,
Right.
Like, that's the longest skit people make anymore, because they know that that's all the attention span people have now.
Yeah.
So seeing the jump from, your Seinfeld, Frasier, Wings, whatever lineup, you go to the Office and 30 Rock and Parks and Rec kind of thing, to 3 to 5 minute clips, to 30-second clips. It's like, what's next? Like, people just yelling on your phone for like a second and a half in the most ridiculous way possible.
Well, and that did exist for a minute, right? With like a Vine, that did exist for a minute with some of that social media stuff. But you're right. Like the classic recipe for The Simpsons, for example, was you'd have your A story and you'd have your B story, and you would have 3 opportunities at 10 minutes and 30 seconds each, or not 10 minutes, excuse me, as I'm messing up my times here, at 8 minutes and 35 seconds each, to tell that in a 3-part narrative. And at the end of it, Homer got his way, Lisa was right about something, and Santa's little helper helped a elf.
And Bart got in trouble again in a hilarious way.
And it all worked. And you don't need that multi-tier complexity of storytelling anymore. You need the quick hitter. You know what I mean? Like, in a lot of those, they take a second kind of jokes just don't exist anymore. Like you're familiar with this joke, but 2 birds are sitting on a perch. One says, "This smells fishy." Okay. Yeah. That's a slow burn joke. That joke can be done. Is that joke being done regularly? No. Because it's not like an immediate, you get that one later.
Good joke, Unc.
Yeah.
That's what they would say now.
They say.
Yeah, that's what they say now.
And you get lost in it. So
I think what we're seeing in the entertainment industry right now is as big of a leap as going from only Lonesome Dove and Gunsmoke to like All in the Family and I'm going blank. Good Times.
There's
like people aren't going to pay attention to this.
Yeah, and the saturation of it and the peak stuff will sustain forever, right? Like if you and I were to say, "Hey, young bucks, let's talk about the classic Western."
Sure.
You know, let's talk about and now the Western, which is a little bit on a resurgence, you know, is celebrated, you know, for what it was historically. But there was a time when the saturation of Westerns on television and the big screen and similar was so extreme that it was without value.
Yeah.
You know, and the really good stuff is sustained, right? This is the same example used for like, oh, you know, they don't make furniture like they used to. Well, they don't make the good furniture like they used to.
Yeah.
The amount of crappy furniture that's dead and gone would blow your mind.
Correct. Yeah.
The amount of crappy garments.
Your fat aunt used to break chairs in the 50s too.
I promise.
It's not just now.
But but that's the look back thing. And also the nothing is new, right? Like the current handheld version of breaking the fourth wall in the agreement between the audience and the performer to recognize that neither of them exist and cannot interact with each other.
Yeah.
And at no point when you and I go to the theater do we scream at Hamlet that he's about to be betrayed, because that is not what you do in the in the social agreement.
Well, Dersulers, no, it's a circlerps.
Yeah. Oh no, it is E2 Brute. Like none of that happens because but the way you look at it now on your device or whatever, they're only talking to you. The eyes are locked on the camera. It's an audience of one, and this content was made for you, and they're doing it because that's what they did on Modern Family, and that's what they did on The Office, and that's what they did on Parks and Rec. Well, here's the heartbreaker, kids today. Charlie Chaplin did that, like back in the 50s, and he would, and the whole thing would freeze, and you would have this. The fourth wall only exists because that's the style of entertainment at the time, and now because it's progressed to such a. Also, was there even a TV crew on Modern Family? Why did they talk to the TV? I don't.
Yeah.
In The Office, at least, I guess they mentioned it.
They mentioned it. There was, for sure.
Like
there's a moment in time where every show was a mockumentary. Like,
why did Community have that?
Why do people keep breaking the fourth wall? And you could go episodes without it. And you're like, is this not a mockumentary anymore? And then boom, it's back.
And in like kid shows too, like Clarissa Explains It All. She would talk to the camera. And then she also had.
Well, she's explaining it.
She was explaining
all of it.
And that one was like a weird dynamic too as a youth watching that, because it had this, I don't remember her little best friend's name, but this introductory best friend character who would come in all of the time through the bedroom window. So always omnipresent, didn't interact with any other characters in the show. And you go, is this actually just their internal thoughts?
Yeah.
Is this an imaginary friend? The way the baby can't talk to other people on Family Guy and it can only talk to the dog?
Yeah.
And you go, what are we really doing here?
Sure. Is Seven really real, or is that just Blossom's sleep paralysis demon?
I don't know. And it's neat because the evolution of it has gotten to the point where the version they're currently making is the best version of the thing that can currently be made. Not the AI stuff, not the stuff we started the segment with. But the version of stuff that they're currently making is so good, but it won't be in 10 years because that's even too long, right? 5 years.
Right.
Because the newest version of the thing that you're currently making is going to be another repackaging or imagining of a thing that was being consumed by that age group, which is not making it. And it's all just so secular.
If you, study history in general, you know everything's cyclical.
Yeah.
It goes in rotations, it evolves, and it comes back. I think what we're seeing now with the digital shorts and, the self-produced iPhone, mini sitcoms, that's the hotness right now. That's going to fade and burn away. And then they're going to go back to a classic format. And then that generation is going to get sick of it. And then they're going to reinvent something else. Because the format's too good to completely go away.
You're talking the 3-camera, like traditional format?
Yes. The normal storytelling, pacing, character development show, that will survive.
Yeah, there's maybe some truth to what you're saying. Because those that adapted that 3-camera format early to like a handheld, like a follow thing, like Mork and Mindy is a really good example.
Yeah.
Like there was always a camera following Robin Williams, but then that was because he was a little bit of a loose cannon, and they ended up manipulating that footage into the story. But then I think the real mainstream one that first went to, this is a little bit more cinephile than we normally go. The first mainstream floating camera I really remember as a kid was ER. Like, because all those other shows at the time were shot in a 3-camera format, but ER was a hectic environment, and it was a lot of Dutch angles, and it was the idea that, like, you're going to follow the action, and because of that, you're part of the action. And that was another example of how good this phone is and how good the current creators are. It's saying, like, there is no separation between the storyteller and the story consumer. Like, we're all in this thing together. Oh my gosh, I'm describing pro wrestling.
Well, I mean, hey, like you say on our other pop culture and wrestling program, Going Over, everything's wrestling. It's all a work.
It's all work.
But I think the floating camera, the walk and talk, that's all Aaron Sorkin. Like that was born in the West Wing.
Maybe
like the modern way that a television show is framed. I think he's the originator of that.
He might have the walk and talk down. I'm not going to say he birthed it, though. Like, I mean, he's got away with the diatribe. He's got away with the soliloquy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got away with that I think is very unique to him. But it would be really difficult for me to say, what's the best walk and talk I've ever seen?
Like,
it's Pulp Fiction. We've talked about this.
That's pretty good, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got his thing
But those are... In Tarantino's, it's like multiple cuts that seem like one continuous thing. That's just creative directing. Like the Aaron Sorkin is the camera moves the whole time.
Yeah.
And they do not stop. Like West Wing season 1 walked so True Detective season 1 could run. Like that.
Yeah. And then it dies out. Like, I mean, in True Detective season 2 or True Detective whatever else, just not the business.
No,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely not.
But so many things have to go right. For the newsroom doesn't work without Jeff Daniels. Like if you and I were to do the thing right now where we closed our eyes and put our fingers over the bridge of our nose and thought really hard about another cast member from the newsroom, we could not come up with a name.
Oh, I can do one for sure.
Give me one.
Olivia Munn.
I forgot about her.
Duh.
Hey, but I forgot about her.
Yeah.
The only one I could come up with was like the mousy gal.
Slumdog Millionaire.
And Slumdog Millionaire.
And Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his story, and this is obviously 15-year-old stuff, but like his story in that was as good as anything, because if you're going to have a character present with such confidence, such nonsense, like the way that, because this was the story of the times, right? The way he was able to say that he believed news could be sourced from unverified social media outlets and presented as an actual narrative to an audience that should have a built-in trust in you to consume it. I go, well, that's the world we currently live in.
Yeah.
Like this.
Mess that one up.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
But the brilliance
we're messing up real bad. Sam Watterson.
Oh, he was good too.
Oh man, Sam Watterson, crusher in there.
And the guy from News Radio did one episode, but I don't know.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know any of them. But that's a real interesting narrative. And again, that stuff today, that long soliloquy on culture and current event.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? It still exists, but it's a guy with wraparound Oakleys, and he sits in the front seat of his car and he tells you why.
Jewish space lasers.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And no one's got time for that anymore.
No.
Like, the only reason I'm going to watch The Odyssey this evening, finally going, by the way.
Okay.
The stars finally aligned, is because I trust Christopher Nolan and I know it's going to be incredible. There is no way in hell I would go watch a 3-hour movie that I wasn't 100% guaranteed was going to be good.
Well, that happened to me one time.
No one has that time investment anymore.
You need to, and we'll talk about this in the next segment.
In this economy,
you need to, and again, the next segment, you need to not trust anyone. Like, none of the trust works.
No.
Like, because the way you feel about Christopher Nolan, you used to feel about Martin Scorsese. And then he made you accidentally watch 3 hours of The Irishman, and you thought, damn it. You got me good.
Well, no, you're projecting now.
I'm not.
That's your opinion. I enjoyed The Irishman.
Tenet was kind of booty.
No, Tenet was really good, but it was the worst of the Nolans.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got to lose that trust. Like if Howard Linkletter or whoever said, "Hey, I'm going to create my passion project about," because I think this is real. I think he's doing a piece on today. I consider myself the luckiest man.
Lou Gehrig. And
no offense to Lou Gehrig, no one's trying to listen to or see the story of a baseball player from 100 years ago, who, by the way, by all means,
besides me, no one besides me.
That's what I'm saying. Don't trust these guys anymore. They're not making it to make it entertaining for the masses. They're making it for their self-indulgence, which I guess is fine. I do stuff for my self-indulgence. But the cooler story of that Yankees team is the womanizing, booze-drinking, home run hitting sex sack that was Babe Ruth. Like, tell that story. And by the way, people still aren't going to see that. That's 100 years ago. They don't care like this anymore.
Yeah, but instead of like traditional storytelling where you make it time appropriate, you give him a broccoli top and he's vaping and he's ripping high protein candy bars instead of hot dogs. And
he's in the Odyssey and he flips his wrist down and goes, pss, pss, and then Matt Damon goes, "You're not Spider-Man right now." That's what happens. When we get back from the break, more 2 Men On. You listen to us right here on KSNM 98.7 Classic Rock. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to 2 Men On. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me is Van Nunley, and we are in segment 2 of hour 1 if you're keeping score at home.
Please do.
If somebody had like a little Beckett, and not Beckett, if someone had a little Beckett is what you grade cards with.
Yeah,
not Beckett. Somebody's got a little scorebook at home. They're just like keeping the bottom of the third.
This is Van's second dad joke.
What's WW?
A Walter White reference?
No, it wasn't watching.
Gotcha.
That's the one I used to do all the time. Yeah, we used to do a segment with a broadcaster for a baseball team, and we were talking about the scorebook and I worked in. I think we've talked about this before on the show. If we haven't, I worked in collegiate athletics. I've worked with NCAA stats. The future is here on that stuff. A tablet and hotkeys and no errors. You know what I mean? No eraser needed. It's the deal. And the sports broadcaster, he used to talk about the sanctity of the scorebook.
Sure.
He used to talk about like how it's, he's been doing it for a million years. It was part of his routine or whatever. And I remember hitting him with that joke where I go, "Yeah, but how many WWs you got?" And he's like, Don't ever make fun of the scorebook.
Okay, man. I still love doing it.
It's fun.
If
it's
the friend
a
of the show
thing.
doesn't know that I'm a huge baseball dork, and I will get it out of my system at least once a year during baseball season, that I will keep book at a baseball game.
It's a my shoot job. I run the Boys and Girls Club, and it's part of like my curriculum for kids.
Yeah.
It's like, and just out of pure coincidence, right now, we're able to do the show at a different hour than we're normally doing because the Boys and Girls Club kids are currently at Youth Services Day over at Ice Park, like a fun day. All the kids are at the ballpark.
How cool.
Yeah. And it was a big part of my incorporation for many years, and not just in baseball, like how to score baseball, but we would do like how to score bowling. We would do how to like make sure, like, because not every kid wants to participate in athletics, but every kid wants to be a part of the event or the whatever is going on.
Yeah.
And it was always really fun to find the kids that really connected with that and teach it, because not just a fan of playing and participating, but I was also a fan of documenting. It was a cool thing for me.
If you can do it right,
yeah,
and you could do it like in order correctly, you can tell the story of the game. If you know how to commentate on a baseball game, you can literally call the baseball game, not even watching it live, just by reading the book.
Yeah.
It's almost like
it's neat.
It's sheet music for sports.
Yeah, it's a good way to describe it. Yeah, it's an interesting version of hieroglyphics that cannot be read without proper instruction. But once you read them, you go, oh, I can read sheet music. I can read hieroglyphics. It's no problem. Before the break, you were talking about your blind trust of Chrissy Nolan.
Yeah, batting 1,000 in my opinion.
That's what you said. So I was like, I don't think that's right. I was like, I don't think you should ever trust anyone in Hollywood, or as I call it, Holly Weird. I always say that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I always call it Holly Weird.
Yeah.
I go, no.
When you go to that place in Nevada, which place? Lost Wages.
Oh, that's a good one.
That one.
I really like that.
You flew in to Lost Wages from Hollyweird. Did you, Fred?
I'd never heard that one you just did, and I really liked it.
Okay.
So, yes. So I got some names here for you, okay? Now, I'm going to say that all of these people, there was a point in there, and I only went with directors, okay? I didn't go with, and we could talk about how Kid Rock to us and how important he was when we were kids and what he currently is now.
Okay.
We're not talking about that.
Okay.
Because Ball with the Ball is an all-time banger, and I'm never going to forget that. And I'm not going to hate him forever because of his weird political beliefs, the way that you're never going to hate R. Kelly.
Yeah. I mean, you used to have the poster.
Yeah.
But you put the picture away.
All right. I see what you did there. Shania Twain's on the comeback right now, too. I don't know
Is she now?
Put
That's
a new
exciting.
album about to tour.
Okay.
Took over a channel on Sirius. So I'm going to name some people, and I'm going to talk about how they portrayed you.
All right.
Because what I would like to do is make you understand, and the friend of the show at home, that it is never safe to trust anyone in entertainment until they are dead.
For many reasons.
For many, many reasons.
Okay. Number one, Judas Iscariot.
I didn't know that was the last name.
Oh, okay. You just a Judas?
E2 Judas is what I...
Jute?
Yeah, that's what I knew by. Do you ever see Lady in the Water?
Lady in the Water. What is that one? That's what I thought. That is M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. Yeah. I didn't have unwavering trust for M. Night.
People did.
Hamma.
Yeah, people did.
Hey, dude went on a heater though.
The Sixth Sense was the start to The Thing.
Unbreakable.
What was the other one? The Shining. What was the other one?
Not The Shining. How good was he? If you can't remember the name of it,
I'm going to tell you the name of it.
Yeah.
Signs. That's where I was going. Signs.
Thank you.
The Town.
Tesla.
Like he had them, but he also had Lady the Last Airbender. That
upset a lot of dorks.
Yeah, After Earth upset a lot of dorks.
I don't think I've watched one in 2 decades.
That's what I'm trying to get to. You can't trust.
It was the William Hurt one. After the William Hurt one was so bad, I quit watching his
talking
movies.
about Billy Hurty?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Billy Hurts.
But his peak reputation, no one did twist endings the way that M. Night Shyamalan did twist endings.
It's literally what we call it to this day.
It's called a Shyamalan twist.
Yeah, it's still a Shyamalan twist, even though he sucks now.
I would even say as high and as good as that was, as good was his suspense.
The Village. I quit watching.
That's the one I was.
I quit watching Shyamalan after The Village because that one was bad.
I saw The Village in theaters because this is when I knew to stop trusting people because this is the one that got me.
This is the one that got you.
This is the one that got me. So I saw it in theaters, and there's a scene in The Village. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen this thing 20 years ago.
Hold on, don't bother. First off,
so the premise of The Village is a bunch of Mormon adjacent people are trapped by choice from society. There it is. So
done.
The main character is a blind gal.
Okay.
She's blind. And that's fine. That's fine. But here's where you lost me, M. Night Shyamalan. The climax of conflict in this story is her trying to escape this existence. Cool. And we talked about this earlier. It's one of those handheld chase cam things. And she's running full speed through the forest as a blind human being.
Yes.
And there's no way a person who their entire life has been blind would approach that situation that way because they cannot see.
Well, maybe it's a metaphor for religion in our current society.
Yeah, maybe it's that.
That she was blinded by dogma, and then at the very end, she was wise to the ways of the world and gained her vision back only to escape the oppressive regime that held her down for so long.
What you're describing is exactly what M. Night Shyamalan's known for.
No, it sucked.
Did you ever see House of Gucci?
Okay. I don't even know who directed that one.
I know you don't. Did you ever see Napoleon?
Maybe.
You didn't.
I've seen a movie with Napoleon in it.
Okay.
It wasn't good enough for me to remember it, though.
Did you ever see Exodus, Gods and Kings?
What is this, Ridley Scott?
Yep.
Okay. I remember Exodus.
I was about to hit you with Gladiator 2.
Okay.
All of these things are bottom tier.
Okay. I was never a big Ridley Scott guy.
You didn't like Alien?
Not particularly. I was a child, and it was very scary. If we're talking Gladiator, yes. Gladiator was incredible.
Visually speaking, Gladiator is a perfect film.
I think it's a perfect film in every way.
It is so perfect in every way that it ruined all films to come with blue-orange filter. Blue-orange filter did not exist in mainstream film cinematography until Ridley Scott convinced me of just how cold and warm every single existence is.
Sure.
And it was done perfectly.
It's incredible.
And if you blindly trusted Ridley Scott, he has betrayed you ever since then.
Okay. Yeah, I never blindly trusted anyone you've said so far.
Did you see Dumbo?
Dumbo?
Yeah, the newest one.
No, of course not. I'm an adult.
What about Alice in Wonderland, the newest one?
No.
You definitely saw Dark Shadows, though, right?
What is Dark Shadows?
Oh, interesting. So you're saying your Tim Burton fandom fell off at some point?
Yeah, the 2000s. When the world wasn't shut down by Y2K, that's the perfect time to quit watching Tim Burton projects. Because the 80s and 90s were incredible. Another dude who went on a heater. He doesn't deserve your unadulterated trust.
You're going to tell me the Batman films and Edward Scissorhands aren't enough?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
The Elta guys, that movie, that was a good one.
You're going to tell me right now, because I know your dating history. You're going to tell me that your obsession with this weird gothic influence in your life has nothing to do with Tim Burton's presence in your youth.
I mean, you could just say Winona Ryder. It's okay. You could just say Winona Ryder.
Talk about Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe that's not the one for you. Maybe
that's not the one for me. Nope.
Do me a favor.
All right.
And wax poetic about Batman versus Superman.
Okay. I don't know who directed that one. Is this...
Hey, you know what? Let me take it. What about Army of Dead?
Army of Dead?
Army of the Dead.
Like the Bruce Campbell stuff?
Oh, you didn't see that one either? That's crazy. Okay, I'm just going to throw another one out there.
All right.
Tell me how much you enjoyed Rebel Moon.
Okay, this is a guy that I never cared for, period. So I never gave this guy any trust at all. I can't even think of his name right now.
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder.
Overrated.
What?
Who gave that guy the keys to the Porsche?
They gave him the keys to 300 Porsches, and they all looked great, every single one of them.
Okay.
It's the Battle of Thermopylae. I'm talking about the movie.
Yeah.
300.
Gotcha. One hit wonder.
What?
Yeah. What else has he done?
I mean, like a lot.
What about good ones?
Well,
yeah.
Just can't trust him.
Sure.
I'm going to break your heart. And I didn't want to break your heart today.
Okay.
You're my friend.
Yeah.
You deserve to be happy. You deserve happiness. But you, unfortunately, have been blinded by nostalgia.
Okay. Hit me.
You are still in love with Wendy Peppercorn the way you were in 1992.
Okay.
It'll never change for you. And you're going to lie to me when I tell you these films. You're going to tell me that you love them.
All right.
And that they're perfect.
Okay.
The Phantom Menace.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, yes. Because this is an unfair precedent you're setting now. Because I love all things Star Wars. So yes, I'm in on that one.
Revenge of the Sith.
Oh yeah, that's the best one of the bad ones. Yeah.
There would be no summer blockbuster without 1977 Star Wars. I'm on board with that concept. Baby. And he did for the blockbuster as much as like Steven Spielberg and Jaws did for our fear of sharks. Because actually, sharks don't really attack people the way that we all believe they do.
Yeah, more people are killed every year by vending machines than sharks.
I've been on Facebook Marketplace a lot lately looking to buy some vending machines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't have a real plan, but I want to have the resources for a plan if I come up with one.
Just to see how many people a year you could kill.
Didn't think about that part.
It's not zero.
You can't trust old Georgie Porgy Lucas anymore. He don't know how to make them. Here's what he knows how to do. He needs to go. Here's what he does. He goes, "Hey, Lucas, light and film, or whatever it's called."
Well, he can make a sentient bug who drives a hard bargain. He can do that. That might be his specialty.
Kind of got it down better than everyone else.
He did that one real good.
When I talk about it, when I talk about the Phantom Menace, it's my go-to
immediately.
But also, this past weekend, I'm on the Silverton train, and the train is bouncing quite a bit. And I do hear a little kid, like a 6, 7, 8-year-old kid go, "This is what I call pod racing."
Yes.
I go, it does still work.
That kid's got a future. Hell yeah, that's my dude.
How'd you feel about Megalopolis?
I'm going to shoot you real straight, Freddie Fame. Didn't watch it.
You watched Twixt?
Nope, I did not.
Hey, but I know in 1996 you sat down and you said, "Let me see what Robin Williams can do. I'm going to watch Jack." I know this happened.
Is that the Jack with never mind, I'm not going there.
Francis Ford Coppola betrayed his audience.
Yeah, he took a long time off and then came back and was not the same guy. We'll always have The Godfather.
Part 2.
1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2.
And the guy that started this whole thing, Robert Zemeckis, who we don't have time for your entire Back to the Future bit right now. We don't have time for it.
Yeah.
But the Back to the Future trilogy is put together as good as any trilogy can be put together.
We'll do that one another time.
Yeah, it's another time.
Yeah.
But Welcome to Marween and Beowulf and A Christmas Carol are all garbage.
They're really bad.
They're really bad.
You can't expect someone who makes Sign of the Time movies, like someone who makes incredibly 80s movies.
Yeah.
You can't expect that to translate into other decades.
I mean, Rob Reiner kind of had that. He had some talent.
No, he fell off pretty hard too, man.
He had
a huge peak.
And North was terrible.
Yeah. Give me anything Christopher Nolan's done. Give me anything Quentin Tarantino's
I
done.
haven't even got to Peter Jackson yet. Can we just do the Peter Jackson?
Okay. I don't know anything he's done besides
all of the Hobbits
Lord of the
sucked.
Rings. Oh, the Hobbit sucked?
Because you didn't even watch them.
No, of course I didn't.
That's how much they sucked.
Yeah, I'm not in the elf stuff. Oh.
You're right on Rod Reiner too, though, because as good as The Princess Bride was, like that's how bad rumor has it was. Like that's how bad.
His peak though was unlike anyone else.
John Carpenter had the same thing because John Carpenter's peak was The Thing was 91. Is that right? Close. That's got to be close. The Thing, no, 81. 81.
80s and early 90s.
Yeah. John Carpenter.
He went on a heater.
And then I saw Escape from LA, and it's garbage.
It's comical.
Comically bad.
Yeah.
Ghost. I saw Ghost of Mars in theater as a high school kid, and I was disappointed.
It wasn't for me at the time, and it's still not.
Your dude Kevin Smith has that same arc too, because all of his stuff has sucked recently.
I don't think I've seen any of his stuff recently. Has he been making stuff?
Yeah, right before he had his heart attack weight loss thing or whatever, which is great. You know what I mean? But the Jay and Silent Bob reboot sucked. Flat out just sucked.
The first Jay and Silent Bob was incredible.
Yeah.
Reboot, incredibly average.
Yeah, Clerks was very, very good.
Yeah.
Clerks 2 was not as good. Clerks 3, you did not see.
Clerks 3, swing it all the way back around. Because our boy's back. Yeah. Clerks 3 was so much better than Clerks 2.
He made that yoga movie, and I don't remember the name of it, but it was terrible too.
I think that was just to get his wife and kid in a movie. Yeah, that one was pretty bad.
Oh, like the one he did with Ben Affleck and Lopez?
That was a great movie. That was so good.
What's the name of it? Julia?
That
what was it called?
So good.
Julia Gulia?
No, you're thinking of Geely.
Geely.
No, that's a different movie.
That movie is terrible.
Yeah. There were two Benifer movies back to back. One of them was really good, Kevin Smith's one, and one was really bad, Geely.
Who directed that?
Do you remember Grandpa, George Carlin? Like, no jokes, serious only George Carlin. Like, supporting actor, like, Oscar-worthy performance. Incredible.
George Carlin's best acting role, we've been over this before, is Bill and Ted.
I think
Shiny Time Station.
Pretty good in Jay and Silent Bob, too. That's a deep cut, if anyone knows his role there.
What George Carlin did for Thomas the Tank Engine, significant.
Totally.
Gave validity to so many adults with kids that this thing, because you can trust George Carlin.
Gave a little edge to it, too.
Well, not in that role.
You knew he was about to say something, and he just never did.
Wrapping on my list was Guy Ritchie, who had a series of bangers.
Had some misses, too. Yeah.
Even his best things.
But he brought it right back with The Gentleman. If you haven't seen The Gentleman movie in the Gentleman series, woo, baby. Guy Ritchie is back in those.
His little thing was weird, too, because Snatch isn't as good now as it was in 2000.
Hard disagree.
But the one he put out right after that, Revolver, was a snoozer.
I thought that one was average. That one wasn't bad.
What did he do? What else? Swept Away? Did you do Swept Away? Swept Away was garbage.
I wasn't crazy about the... Oh, God, what's the other one where they're on a boat? They're on a boat. It was 2-star studded, and they kept fighting with each other. It was very mediocre.
The Expendables.
But The Gentleman, baby. Highly recommend. Peak Guy Ritchie.
I'll see it.
You should.
I haven't seen it.
The movie and the series are both fantastic.
But here's why I haven't seen it. Because I don't trust.
Because you've been let down.
Yeah.
You've been hurt.
You can't fool me once.
Sure.
Shame on you.
Mm-hmm.
Fool me twice.
Well,
thank you.
Won't be fooled again.
Yeah. Now watch me hit this.
Now watch this drive.
That's what I'm saying. Don't trust anyone. We could also do the same segment on music. We could also do the same segment
Correct.
Yeah.
There is an incredibly small handful. It's Christopher Nolan so far. It's Quentin Tarantino. It's Martin Scorsese, even though you disagree with The Irishman.
Now The Irishman sucks.
It is the Coen brothers. They've never had a miss. It is the list is so incredibly short. If you can count them on more than one hand, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah, I think you're...
God, I just rattled off a bunch of whites, too.
Yeah.
Scorsese. I feel bad.
I'm trying to think of comedians that I trust as we're wrapping up the segment.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I really only have Tig and Jared Kesso. Like, outside of those two people, I don't think I really trust anyone in the world of comedy.
If you don't know who Jared Kesso is, like, please.
Yeah. And Tig Notaro is, to me,
check all the stuff out.
As brilliant as any comedy, period. But outside of those two, I don't even trust comedy. Because they all get weird, too. Nate Bergazzi.
Oh, in real life?
I can't do it.
Oh, see, I can separate the art from the artist. As long as it wasn't like violent crime. I draw the line at violent crime.
My bellers felt weird when I saw Jared Kesso talking to Wayne Gretzky.
See, you got to separate the art from the artist, man. Wayne Gretzky. He's the greatest, not just in hockey, of all sports.
He wants to make hockey great again.
God bless him.
It's 2 Men On right here, 98.7 KSNM. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back to 2 Men On, where I, of course, am Fred Slow. You, of course, are Van Nunley. And when I say you, I mean the individual across from me.
Correct.
Not the on the other side of the speakers, because you are your own individual person, and you are lovely and wonderful.
Okay, thank you.
Again, that one wasn't for you.
Look, so I know you're talking to the Royal listener, not like directly me.
Correct.
Sitting right here, right now. But that's $20 well spent, baby. So thanks for that.
You don't have.
I'm going to snip that out and then listen to it all the time.
I know for a fact you don't have $20 because I took it from you at Parson Rec this past Tuesday night as your golf program your golf program Fill in the Holes hosted Fill in the Holes night over at Parson Rec here in Albuquerque. I brought a bunch of friends. We challenged you and your friends to a game of simulator golf. Where we beat up on you.
That is accurate. Yes, that did indeed happen. I didn't bring my A game, and then my partner didn't even bring their B or C game.
Correct.
And we had the misfortune of playing bad golf where the British Open was held, the Royal Birkdale.
Yes.
And you can't make mistakes on that course. We had a 29 over after 9 holes.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That's bad.
Now,
bad.
I did bring my C game.
Yes.
My C note game, because that's what I won from you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I became...
Well, you had an incredibly better partner.
I brought.
You, to your credit, didn't make any really, really, really bad mistakes.
So
you made a bunch of mistakes.
I've adopted this new philosophy in life. Okay. There's equal and there's earned. Okay.
All right.
All things were equal, and I earned that win. So this is how I'm going to ride that championship.
Yes.
Over you. Also, we'll never play again.
Because you got to go out a winner.
Yeah, because I'm undefeated.
You're on top.
Yeah.
You're 1-0.
I've told you this.
You're 1-0.
Yeah.
In money scrambles.
I believe I've told you the story of how Last One in the Pool is gay, and then my brother never jumped in the pool. I believe I've told you this story.
Yeah.
And still to today.
Little did you know,
yeah,
it's the opposite. The first two in the pool are gay.
Yeah, they're the fool.
Gotcha.
That's the rule.
Also, that is just an insensitive age,
not
aging
90s.
well
It was
joke.
the 90s.
It was the 90s,
Yeah.
yes. Not that there's anything wrong with
No,
that.
it's all aged inappropriately. Nothing works anymore. You can't just have, because it's the sign of the times, Van.
Yes, it is.
You can't just have a universal truth as it relates to comedy or appreciation for it. And don't watch Blazing Saddles.
Now, hold on. How dare you? You stop right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Mel Brooks is 100 years old.
Man, I hope he makes it to end of Spaceballs. Spaceballs 2, please let Mel Brooks finish that project.
You know they couldn't sell merch? Are you familiar with this story?
Go on.
So Spaceballs, to get the permission from Lucas, because George Lucas, Lucasfilms, has never historically put out copyright claims on Star Wars content produced for non-monetized reasons, right? So, like, if you were going to make a fan film, golden.
There's the most fan films and fan fiction of any story ever is Star Wars, and it's not close.
It's not close. And the belief, but you can't sell your own comic book with the characters for profit. Like they won't, that doesn't fly. The mouse will get, well, it wasn't the mouse, and it was George Lucas then. But with Mel Brooks, and I don't know what you know about parody law, but a lot of what he could do, and he could just do.
Sure.
He could just do.
Yeah.
But he said Georgie Porgy, which is what they call George Lucas.
Yes,
they say
everyone knows that.
That's a common.
Yeah.
So he says, "Hey, Georgie Porgy, I obviously don't mess with me. I'm making Spaceballs, but we're not going to sell any merch. We're just going to make the movies." And he said, "You're Mel Brooks, deal."
Thank you for all the attention.
Yeah. So the other day, I'm driving back from this little weekend getaway in the mountains. I'm driving back, and on the drive back, my girlfriend says, "Hey, audiobooks on your Spotify?" I go, "Well, I got World War Z on here. Like, let's pop on World War Z."
Cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got good production. It's got the whole thing. So,
by the way, my next road trip, Danny McBride has an excellent new audiobook out that I'm super excited for.
Love that. So we pop it on, and World War Z is written by Max Brooks, the son of Mel Brooks. So as we're listening, and I haven't listened to it since it came out in probably 2013, right? It's been 13 years. So, and I'm not a reruns guy, right? I never would have gone back to it. So as we turn it on, we're like halfway through the start of the beginning, blah, 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 this, that, the other thing. The main voice, Mark Hamill.
Incredible.
I go, all seems to have worked out for the Brooks family.
Sure.
A little long run here.
Yeah.
And it's nice to, and I know this is 2013, so it's not like today.
Why they get Luke Skywalker and not Lone Star? Pretty rude. Is he alive? I should check. Is he alive?
Is he alive? Do check. Yeah. I have
Bill Pullman. Is that correct?
It is Bill Pullman.
Okay.
And I have a reasonable belief that he is
he's doing great.
He's doing great, is what I was going to say. That he's on top of the world.
Still a looker, too.
Yeah, handsome man.
Great head of hair.
I think he was in the new Independence
well-manicured beard.
Probably true.
Medium amount of crow's feet. Looking good.
Yes.
Looking good.
You know what those age
you
lines
can tell
are?
he SPF'd it in his
Yeah,
youth.
you talking about age or you talking about wisdom? Man.
Samesies. One and the same.
Why not? Because that's a big problem now with like Mark Hamill. That's a lot of film on today's show. That's a big problem today with Mark Hamill, which
Our
is
Oscar preview special
in July. We're way out in front of it.
Correct. And we've talked about nothing that's coming up in the Oscars.
Because we can't name those
Cool,
things.
because we talked about the Odyssey earlier, and that's going to win everything, and you know
There's nothing else.
Yeah.
It's the only one.
No, it's going to win everything. Maybe, Super Troopers 3.
Is that coming out?
It's coming out next month.
I didn't know that.
Incredibly excited.
Because whenever your boy George Lucas and Star Wars and Disney, the mouse, whenever they started making new Star Warses.
$1.5 billion he got paid out for. Is that the number? I don't remember.
Well, and I think he gets some sort of, in perpetuity, like amusement park themed merchandise sales and something to do with already established merchandisers.
Call me an idiot.
Okay.
$4 billion.
Steal.
To all Lucasfilm properties, Star Wars and Indiana Jones stuff.
Well,
$4 billion.
You just got to put your head down and work hard.
Yeah. You get like 995 more billions of those dollars. You could be Elon one day.
He's going to remake the Odyssey. I don't know if you saw that. He said he was going to remake it. He's going to make it factually accurate.
Yeah.
And I had a moment and I go, none of it's fact.
He's going to make Cyclops factually accurate.
What is it?
A guy who just lost his eye, apparently. He's not like a mythical creature with an eye in the middle of his forehead.
He's yellow spandex.
A guy who just had a bad accident.
Does he shoot laser beams?
Cyclops? Is that is that what you're doing right now? Yeah.
Is he married to Jean Grey?
Gods and goddesses and sea monsters and Medusas and sirens and we'll make it factually accurate.
That's what he said.
Yeah. You're going to make it wider.
Factually.
Yeah. The audacity to think movie
it's
about
pronounced Odyssey.
Oh, yeah. The Odyssey to think that a movie about boats, other people aren't going to drive their boat to the country where the Odyssey was from. You can't have any brownies. You can't have any blackies.
I don't think you drive boats.
Can't have any yellows.
I will say that you pilot boats. I will say that you steer boats.
You say pilot or pirate?
Both verbs accurate.
Okay.
I'm going to say you don't drive a boat.
Okay. You wouldn't download a boat.
Wrapping up this Mark Hamill thought.
Anyways, Mark Hamill.
So Mark Hamill is in the newest 3-pack of Star Wars from several years ago. And it's the exact opposite of your personal hero, Tom Cruise, in Top Gun Maverick.
Go on.
So I am like you, and I love Star Wars.
Yes.
And the thing I love about Star Wars is Luke Skywalker. And the thing I love about Luke Skywalker is his friends, sister, and others that supported him in his journey.
Sure.
Those are all my favorite things about Star Wars.
Takes a village.
And then the newest Star Wars comes out, and Luke Skywalker is not cool.
Grumpy old man. He's a grumpy old man living off of yak tit milk.
And he has, at least for me, since 1977, I was born in 84. Since 1977, that many years, decades of important, rich history and lore surrounding himself and his father and the entire planet of Alderaan. And I could go on. And then Rey hands him his father's lightsaber, which was used as not just a figurative instrument of destruction and torture and murder, but a literal one as well. And it was wielded across the universe.
Sure.
And it killed billions. And he takes it and he just throws it over his shoulder.
Right.
And I go,
get that man some more yak milk.
I hate this.
Oh.
And then, because we're talking about nostalgia and remakes.
But he goes and completely redeems himself.
When?
First scene that he was in to last scene that he was in. An old grumpy curmudgeon who's jaded with his life's arc.
Yep.
To someone who accepted the end of his story, just like his father before him, and sacrificed himself.
He did not sacrifice
for the good
himself.
of man.
He put a hologram out there.
But it was hard on him.
You go, oh yeah, I forgot. It was just a
But it
hologram.
like really hurt his tum-tum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
His best friend's, his nephew-in-law was really upset.
Yeah. He had to take 6 ibuprofen after that.
And then the opposite in that Maverick movie that came out, Top Gun Maverick, where like Tom Cruise is still the baddest dude of all time. And like,
it's in his contract
to be the baddest dude of all
I
time.
can only be the baddest dude of all time.
Dude.
I can never fail. I can never say anything stupid. I can only leave the bar with the hottest chick.
You can claim the mission.
You have to put me on a milk crate so I look like the size of a normal human. It's all in his contract.
You can claim that this mission is in fact impossible. You can claim you could put that marketing out there forever.
Mission plausible at worst.
Yeah.
Mission likely.
Yeah. My name's Ethan Hunt, and I'm Mission Buster. Yeah, okay. You do your thing.
Excellent.
And this too, as we continue our just absolute dismantling of current entertainment, this is now on the small screen too now, right? Like the biggest, and we were talking earlier about like the interview style thing. The TV show about the school is like a complete rip on this thing. Like there's a new Big Bang Theory like made thing. The Paper is the #1 comedy thing on streaming, and it's
what's that?
It's like The Office.
Oh, another Office thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that stuff just keeps going. But like the success of that stuff is utilizing the people that are in it correctly to this, as opposed to bringing back Egon and Winston and just to play cameos, not even of the characters they were in the fictional universe that is Ghostbusters, but for them to cosplay as complete strangers. And then I, for some reason, have to trust Rey and her new group of Star Wars fighters or the new lady Ghostbusters. And I go, I hate all of you. I hate what you've done to entertainment.
But in the Star Wars universe, the storytelling is always impeccable. Like that one time when he said somehow Palpatine returned, and then that was the end of the discussion.
Well, they explained that later.
Yeah, took a while.
Yeah, that's because you have no patience because you live in the instant gratification.
Yeah, back to the Vine world.
And by the time the next whatever's coming out, like there's gonna be no way to create for those in storyline, right? There's gonna be no way to tell really traditional tropes because of the advancement of modern day world and the understanding of AI and connectivity and all these things. Yeah. Every new story is so obscene.
It's wild and it's rare. Like when you hear like a new story, like something completely original. Like I watched Apple TV's Severance like a year ago. It's incredible and it's unique.
Never seen it.
And it's one of one and there's nothing like it. And it was awesome to see something new and fresh. Or like, okay, I'm getting a big shout out to Apple TV here. Yeah. Apple TV's Widow's Bay. Unique, incredible, one of one. A new, fresh take on this story. So good.
But
the other 90% of new things you're going to see on all the streaming services, and especially like the stuff that we're talking about earlier, like these little snippet platforms, it's all going to be recycled. It's all going to be the same universe you're used to. It's all going to be churned in and out. I didn't even know they made a new The Office show. That's how little my algorithm that is.
It's on that same streaming service you're talking about, or maybe it's on Peacock. It's on one of the pay ones.
It's got to be Peacock, right?
And the thing about the pay ones is it seeks media at that point, right? It's not passive. It's not what radio has traditionally been forever. It's not what broadcast television has been forever. You have to pay a subscription to, then go find this. Whenever we opened the show today talking about how YouTube is purging this AI stuff, it's not just AI frustration videos. These are like full-on AI little docudramas in vertical format, and kids eat them up. They eat them up because of accessibility. You know, it is the passive medium of them. And there are a lot of kids in my life through my day job with the Boys and Girls Club. And I hear when new trends start to exist, it's usually like tomfoolery words. Like you hear them talking, it's like they're just pronouncing the name brands of things that Amazon is selling now.
Right.
And you go Florma McGurman, and they all are saying Florma McGurman.
Yeah.
And you go, where is that from? And they go, oh, it's this. And then they tell you. Yeah. And the thing is just an AI video of a pinball machine. And you go, that's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
But Florma McGurnan or whatever is their thing.
It's the hotness.
Also, the thing I'm saying is not it. But if you were to say the word, it would hit in my ear. Mm-hmm. But I can't think of what the word is right now.
It's not close enough to make me think of it.
Yeah.
but I know that you know it's true. And that's important.
Yeah, it's absolutely true.
Absolutely.
And somebody listening is saying it. Mm-hmm. They're like, it's
this.
Yeah. And that's how they say it with that tone.
It's not Skibbity Toilet.
It could have been.
Because I think that one's already played out by now, too.
Oh, that one is T.I.
I finally learned that one. And that one got unked.
Unk is bad, right?
Unk is bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's old now.
So I thought
it's the new OK Boomer.
So I thought,
and then now that I know what it is,
yeah,
it can't be that for much longer.
So I thought Unk was, you're older, but you can still go. So I thought Unk was like,
for us, that's what it meant. Like, dang, get it, Unk.
Yeah.
But now it's like
you're playing
OK Boomer.
You're playing men's league with someone who's maybe got 10 years on you.
Yeah.
And they hit a dinger. Mm-hmm. And you're like, damn, Unk.
Yeah. You're in the YMCA league and some guy sky hooks you.
Correct.
And just nothing but net.
Like, yeah.
Damn, Unk.
No,
not anymore. Now it's derogatory.
It's not whenever a guy who's got 10 years on you pulls up next to you at a red light and then glances over you over his left shoulder looking into your car, and then he revs his engine slightly, and whenever the light turned green, he just blows by you, and then at the next red light when you both have to inevitably stop, you go, damn, Unk. It's not that.
It could be that. Yeah. It depends on your tone, I believe. Yeah. Your inflection.
It's not when you're at like a friend's dinner party, because you hate going to dinner parties, like your girlfriend's friend's dinner party, and then you have to connect with her friends as partners, and then one of the partners is like, yeah, I was watching on Netflix, or was it Hulu, or was it Max, or was it Disney Plus?
You'll never know.
Or was it Paramount Plus, or was it Apple TV Plus, or was it Peacock, or was it Prime Video? And then you go, damn, Unk, you got them all? It's not like that.
Nah, it's not like that one for sure. It's definitely not. It's definitely not that one. It was a little bit of the previous ones. There's zero of that one.
And you know the blue dot epidemic that's going around all these concerts? Well, I got a VIP to that one. Damn, Unk! It's not that.
All right. You got to use it more sarcastically in these situations.
What am I doing wrong?
You're acting excited, like you're impressed by Unk.
All right, so I think I got it.
Okay.
So it's not when somebody says, hey, I just got these at peak dynamic ticket pricing. Damn, Unk! It's not that.
Okay.
Is that a good one?
I don't think they know what peak dynamic pricing is if they're going to say that out loud to another person.
When I was younger, and maybe this has changed for me now only because I'm older. When I was younger, I thought it was important for people to have a belief. Nope, let me rephrase. Okay. I thought it was important to people that they thought it was important that you had a belief they paid a lot of money for something.
Oh, sure.
I thought that was like part of...
It still is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it still is.
I tell everyone if I get a deal. Hey, we are broadcasting our new equipment today, and I literally said to you, dog, I got the best deal on this.
For real.
That's...
We're not using our better equipment so we can try out this equipment you got for cheap.
Yes.
Yeah. Hope it sounds good.
We don't know yet. But that, to me, that's the damn Unk. Because that's like, still got it, kid. But also, I don't still got it if the thing I used to have was telling people that the value was in spending more than what a thing was actually worth.
Yeah. Yeah. People used to do that. They still do, but they used to too.
It's 2 Men On. 98.7 KSNM Classic Rock. Hi and hello and welcome back to Two Men On. I'm, of course, Fred Slow. Alongside me is Van Nunley, and we are right here at Rio Bravo Brew, where we always are, and we're wrapping up this program with you. It's been a good one thus far.
This is the Two Men On cinematic universe we've been discussing.
Mm-hmm. That's it?
Yep. The universe of what we think about the cinematic universe of cinema.
With the multi-viewerverse?
That description was very Nolan of me.
Okay. Is he into that stuff?
Yes. Have you seen Inception?
That's a multiverse?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's
within multiverse.
Said that's not what multiverse
because it's inside your own brain.
See, still it's all within one verse. Multiverse, and again, always correct me when I'm wrong. Okay. Multiverse is when you have two of the same thing, but they're in different verses.
Ah, yes. Like Eminem used to do. Those verses.
Those verses.
Fire verses.
Okay, so you can have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can have a hero.
Correct.
Okay. Not a heroine, because I don't watch those movies.
Correct.
But a hero.
What do you mean, like Train Spotting?
Similar. It made me feel the same way.
Okay.
And and that hero can exist in two or more. Multi. It can exist in multi.
He can exist in two.
Or more, even.
Like Dewey Cox's brother.
There's two of them?
Yeah. Because he was halved.
I haven't seen that movie.
Yeah, okay.
You
should. Yeah. Put that one at the top of the list. By the way, friend of the show, Walk Hard, most underrated comedy of all time. Dewey Cox story.
This is my other brother, Fred. So, well, I'm doing pretty good for a 14-year-old with a wife and a baby. I'm going to assume that's a line from the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Still didn't see it.
Obviously, John C. Reilly as well.
That's who that was?
Mm-hmm.
John C. Reilly from my favorite movie
Dewey
of all
Cox
time.
Story, Walk Hard.
That's not my favorite movie of all time.
Oh. Your favorite movie of all time with John C. Reilly?
Yep.
Is obviously Gangs of New York.
It's not.
It's Gangs of New York.
It's not Gangs of New
York. He had a small role.
Nope.
But he played it very well.
It's For Love of the Game. And
God, here we go.
For Love of the Game is the greatest baseball film ever made. And John C. Reilly.
That came out that month.
That part's true too. All there's multi-truths here.
Of all the baseball movies that have ever existed, For the Love of the Game is obviously one of them.
The best one.
Oh, okay.
It's got Kevin Costner.
It's hard to disagree with Kevin Costner in baseball, but you pick the worst one.
So good.
Not Field of Dreams.
That's fine.
Not Bull Durham.
It's also fine. Not Waterworld.
They don't play baseball.
There's baseball in Waterworld.
Yeah?
They're playing it on the ship.
Baseball on the ship?
I might be making that up.
I think you're making that up. I think they were fishing. There were rods and reels that might have looked like bats to you.
What we do often on this program is we take the final segment of the show to give a little advice, man.
Yeah.
That's our thing that we do.
Some people only listen into this segment and they're wasting a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. Here's my first advice. If that's true, listen to the whole show.
Oh, that's great
advice. First advice I would give
All right, let's go to commercial.
So, at the last episode of the program, I was a little out there. I was feeling a certain way.
Okay.
And I want to apologize to the friends of the show.
We've gotten a lot of strongly worded emails about your behavior.
No one has my email.
No, not your email.
And stop soliciting people for strongly worded emails.
Complaints@talkabq.com.
That's not a real email address. And I'm going to
send all you want to that email.
It'll get sent back.
Send a bunch of them.
Return to sender.
So what you need to do is take your time, put all your thoughts on paper, transcribe that paper into email, and send that to complaints@talkabq.com.
Feeling better?
They're not going to be.
No one's going to do it. So I wanted to channel my rage, okay? Because I was so mad at all the friends of the show for wasting their entire summers.
Correct.
And
it's not even close to being over.
It's incredibly over. Okay. Summer is done.
For you, maybe.
Summer's cooked at this point. It's actually medium well. right now.
All right.
Yeah, it's about to be charred. Okay.
Well, if it was over, I think it would be rare.
No, that's the beginning.
No. It's when it doesn't exist anymore. It's rare.
That's multiverse stuff.
Okay.
So I thought you need to, friend of the show, take the same energy that I gave to you on accident, but you, because all things are not equal, you earned it.
Yeah.
You need to redirect your failure of a summer towards support of your partner.
Okay. Now we're on to something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I need you.
So instead of harvesting, harboring that hate, that rage, that so consumed you last week, and you now want to use that for the powers of good.
Yeah, you want it, but use it in a negative way. So like turn it. No.
Okay.
Turn it into like obsession.
Oh, because 2 negatives equal a positive.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So take your partner's excitement for the upcoming fall season.
Okay.
Because fall weather is hot girl stuff.
Sure.
And you embrace
Can't wait to wear this sweater.
100%.
Matches my pumpkin spice latte.
I got this new pair of teal boots, and I can put them with black or brown leggings.
Are Uggs still in? Are we still doing Uggs?
I'm going to get them in. That's what they say.
Hey, girls, let's all dress like Han Solo today.
Let's make Han Solo happen. So what I need you to do, friends of the show, is you need to understand what's about to happen, right?
Okay.
And I need you to help them prepare.
Yes.
So first and foremost, back to school is right around the corner.
Ooh, bummer.
Are you going to be supportive here? Are you going to help our friends of the show?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your partner thinks it's really important that the gram eats on back to school, okay? And I don't mean your grandma, I mean the Insta. So,
you're saying words that I don't understand right now.
That's my
Why did you say them in that order?
That's how you have to.
Oh, no.
So do you
have that disease where you turn into Yoda, like real slowly? Is that what you're doing? Doing that, you are?
Yes.
Okay.
So you have to, first of all, go to the Hobby Lobby. All right, go to the Hobby Lobby, friend of the show, or the Michaels, or if they still have local craft stores, go to that one.
Sure.
Okay. And you get a little chalkboard.
Right.
And you get a little piece of chalk.
Let me save you some time.
Yep.
Don't go to Hobby Lobby on Sunday. You're having a beautiful Sunday. You just want some Chick-fil-A and Hobby Lobby.
And to go to the Y in the morning.
I got some bad news.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
But I'm saying help your partner by setting up the backdrop and the amenities for back-to-school picks for the kids. Okay, Van?
Okay.
So you're going to create a little photo booth.
Gotcha.
For the back-to-school first day of.
Adorable.
There you go. Get in the energy of it.
Yeah, I like that. Or hear me out.
Okay.
You go to your Hobby Lobby, not on a Sunday, or your Michael's any day, or hopefully a local craft store. You know, support your local businesses.
Strings and things.
Just get a green screen.
Okay.
You want a cool back to school picture?
Okay, this is a good answer.
Yeah. Show your little kid with his BB gun, storming the beaches of Normandy on the day, because that's what it's going to feel like to him. You could do anything with that green screen.
First wave or second wave?
Second wave for sure.
God, that's so hard.
Because he sees it. God. He sees what's happening in front of him.
Yeah.
He knows the death and destruction awaiting for him.
Carrying a banger around his shoulder.
It's him going the second period.
Right. There's an NCO right in front of him with a horizontal cross on the back of his helmet. You're going,
just get the green screen. You're only limited by your imagination.
Just and lay low behind the half tracks. Because that's going to suppress the fire of D-Day.
What are those big things that look like jacks? Jacks. Remember the game Jacks?
Yes.
After the game we used to play after the last Great War.
Yes.
They're just on the beaches for whatever reason. Why are those there?
To stop ships from getting up there.
The ships is not stopping any of the ships.
It did stop. That's why they had to go with the low bottom ones to release the troops because you can't get the deep harbor ones up in there. Can't even ram them in there.
Sure.
Yeah. Also,
how'd that work?
They got the job done eventually. Eventually.
Yeah. United States. Mariano Rivera of World Wars.
good closers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not all those Pathfinder guys.
We did nothing in the beginning and middle, by the way.
Well, we got pulled in.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to go to your bullpen. You got to go to your bullpen.
Sure.
You're talking about days. Like that green screen can be for multiple days.
Totally. You could do other days with that.
You can't use that green screen for this one specific day that I'm about to mention.
Okay.
That's pumpkin.
St. Patrick's.
That's, again, we're still in the fall.
Too much green.
We're in the fall.
Way too much green for me. Okay.
Pumpkin spice latte
Arbor Day.
It's
my bad.
Again,
sorry.
still
too
in,
much.
Yeah.
Too much green. Okay. Gotcha.
So on the very first
Earth Day.
No,
do it for Earth Day.
No, okay. So you're going with the color. I thought you were going with the timeline.
We're doing green stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Okay, no green stuff. What were you saying?
It's Pumpkin Spice Day.
Oh.
So on the very first day of Pumpkin Spice Day release.
What is that, October 1st?
Yes. So go and get.
Is that the official Pumpkin Spice Day? Or is I think they.
Just like observed.
Just like the British Open, they keep moving it earlier every year.
Yeah, as they should.
Mm-hmm.
So go get that coffee and creamer for your special person.
That's exciting.
Yep.
That's a nice thing to do.
Put that effort in.
So there's going to be a lot of pumpkin stuff everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is incredible.
Okay, it's good, not great.
I say as a people, if we're already looking towards fall, we unite. There's so many things in this country that we're divided on. Dare I say the biggest one is too much pumpkin stuff in the fall. Can we just have our flagship, our pumpkin pie, and enjoy pumpkin pie and not have to put pumpkin in everything?
The flagship of pumpkin.
To all the friends of the show who are pumpkin farmers, I'm sorry I'm suggesting this, but you people are too much.
The flagship of pumpkin is the jack-o'-lantern.
No. Well, maybe. Can you eat it afterwards? Is it okay to eat? Can we eat it?
You can eat it during. You take the seeds out.
Oh, because you're slowly cooking it because of the candle. Nope. It's already half cooked when you start making pumpkin pie.
I don't know what year you're from.
You're Bon Joviing it with a candle.
No one uses traditional.
You're getting it halfway there. Okay, what happened?
It's just little flickering tea lights now. It's not even like actual candles in there.
You mean like the fake battery-powered tea lights?
You remember that one time that all your friends...
I think you could slow cook a pumpkin pie inside of a jack-o'-lantern.
Do you remember that time that all your friends went on that protest with torches, but they were just tiki torches instead of traditional, like Frankenstein-style torches?
That was a different one. They were on the beach.
Oh, God, here we go again.
And they had flip-flops, not Birkenstocks.
So maybe back to school and pumpkin isn't your thing. Maybe, but you still need to support your partner.
Sure.
What else starts in the fall, Van? What else?
What else happens in the
football?
Fall?
It's football.
Football season.
Football season. So maybe, because decorating is fun.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe put yourself in a position to where you can help your partner. Maybe put out a team flag, maybe out front.
Okay.
Maybe get a team-centric wreath.
It's a great idea.
These are all very, you know what? Maybe just matching fits, not of team apparel, but team colors. There's some clever ways to do this.
Cool. That is a really good idea.
So support your partner.
I got to get some problems here. A little monkey wrench for you.
Okay, yep.
Not all households are united.
Oh, this is even better.
So you might have to fly two flags.
Yes.
Yeah.
If your household is a home of two flags, then your community knows that you're united.
Yeah. And just like June every year, like there's always a new flag too. So you got to get used to the changes.
I know for a fact that in June, the gayest flag I see is a Dallas Cowboys one. Is that what you're talking about?
Have you seen one of those in June?
Is that not correct?
So they're double open. Okay. They're out of two closets. Gotcha.
There's one last hurrah for the summer.
Gotcha.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's Labor Day.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Labor Day is
Labor Day.
That's when the summer meets the fan, right? That's when
I think it's over. You're saying it's over now.
It's over now.
Was like high 90s today. That's very summer. Labor Day. I believe.
It will also be high 90s on Labor Day.
That's the end. It'll be mid 90s.
One last barbecue.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And you set the patio up for success. You deck it out. You grill. They decorate. Red, white, blue.
Yeah.
And maybe a transforming it into fall decomposed energy to help them.
You got a party gradient? Is that what you're talking about? The red, white, and blue turns into the yellow, orange, and brown.
Book a ticket on the Silverton train.
Damn, baby.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, so do that for your person because you're about to visit a bunch of apple orchards.
Into that, yeah. We're in the high desert, Fred, so we don't have a lot of traditional trees, as some might know from different parts of the country and or world.
Like where I grew up.
There's a few really nice ones around here.
Trees?
Areas with traditional trees.
Okay.
What you got to do is go do some leafing, baby.
What is that?
It's fall. The leaves are changing colors. They're going from green to red to yellow to brown to not having leaves at all and everything in between. You throw on your Uggs. You grab your pumpkin spice latte. You pack some apples because you just left the orchard. You go on a little hike. Go see them leaves change.
Take a book with you. And you find a good leaf and you open up the spine of the book there.
Boom.
Put it right in the book and
little
smasherino.
Yeah.
Get that
perpetual bookmark.
Yeah, stretch and splash down on the leaf.
Yes. You're bringing it, you're returning the book to its home, really.
And then
meeting its brothers. It's basically a family reunion. I
agree. And decorate maybe like some baskets with them.
Incredible.
Yeah, and bake a apple pie.
WIOB. I'm in.
Would you basket?
Weave your own basket.
Weave your own basket.
Let's go, baby.
Okay. Are apple candles a thing, or am I making that up?
They can be now.
Candles be. So this is pretty good because right now,
pretty sure apple cinnamon is a flavor of candle.
Cinnamon, not apple.
You think apple cinnamon?
Cinnamon's those.
Like
isn't cinnamon like
a pie?
I think cinnamon's a bark, right?
Yes.
I don't need that in my fruit. I don't want. I would pull a stick out of my fruit. I'm not going to eat bark on it.
Well, first off, it's just. I said flavor. We all know it's a scent. You're just smelling it.
Oh,
you're just smelling it. You don't have to eat your candle.
The point I'm trying to get to here, and thank you for letting me get to it.
Thanks.
Is you just have to go out strong. Friend of the show who wasted the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've already ruined your people's lives. Just carve pumpkins together, put up spooky displays, string orange and purple lights, help with the yard decks, dress up for trick-or-treaters, and buy full-size candy bars. If you do that, all of the summer stuff will be forgotten and forgiven.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have a chance to redeem yourself from your terrible effort.
Don't forget to drain and winterize your swamp cooler if you're in the desert Southwest.
Yeah, and check your gutters because we were talking about the fall. Yeah, so clean those out. Clean them out.
Clean them out.
Yeah.
That backflow will hurt your roof.
It's not healthy for it.
No.
And with the way, roofs just, they don't last anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, get up there and
if I
inspect.
understand technology, they probably make a Roomba for your gutters. There's probably like a little cute little Roomba. He'll chop up the leaves and he'll eat them. And he'll poop out little diamonds.
See, you're talking about a lawnmower. That's a very different thing.
Oh.
But you are correct. And you're like, well, Fred, all these ideas are great. Fred, like everything, you always give the most sage advice. Like I look up to you like a father figure. Like if I didn't have you, I would have basically nothing. These are all things people say.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you how to start it all because you don't know how to start it.
I've heard people say all those things before.
Thank you.
It was you into a mirror, but I've heard it.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah. And gosh darn it. So saying it like this, because you don't have an opener, friend of the show. You don't know how to because you never have been loving to your loved ones.
It's a bummer.
But I'm going to tell you how to, it's not a bummer, it's factual. Man,
okay.
Just life comes at us hard.
Gotcha.
So here's how you start all of these fall things. You go to the attic or you go to the garage or you go to the storage, whatever.
Okay.
And you bring out the bins. You bring them out. You're not asked to.
Okay.
You just bring them out because they come out every year. You know they're going to.
Sure.
You place them when they need to be placed. And you know what I know about the bins?
Tell me.
That's where the summer clothes go afterwards.
Yeah.
And you start the process right there. And that's saying, I love you without saying a word. And you become the stable of stability that your family unit needs to forgive you for your failures during the summer.
Correct.
There you go.
You know all that clutter you made during the summer? You got to declutter. We got to figure this out. The yin and the yang of cleaning. You got your spring cleaning. Everyone knows it. You got to do the same thing in fall, baby.
Hey, babe. Why don't you consider putting together a list for a Friendsgiving this year?
How about that?
Now, she probably won't do it, but you did say it. You said it.
Put that in your turkey and stuff it.
Hey, babe. Hey, babe. I put the tables together. We could totally host a Friendsgiving. And then you're in the clear. You're buying goodwill.
Yeah. Then obviously you book a vacation for Friendsgiving because you don't want any part of that.
No, you become a volunteer firefighter.
But you enable her to do it.
Yeah. Oh, I got a call, babe. I got to go. I'm a volunteer firefighter now.
Oh, man.
Final words, Van, before we wrap this one up?
What an amazing day here at Rio Bravo Brewing.
It was good.
I think I'm in. Let's go ahead and do it again next week. What do you say?
For you, Van Nunley, for myself, Fred Slow, I say let's do it. Good job, everyone. Keep breathing.